Y'all ready?
Yes, sir. What are you doing?
I'm reading. Chapter 40. Hunter of Trollocs. Remnants of the early morning rain still dripped from the leaves of the apple trees, and a purple finch hopped along the limb where fruit was forming that would not be harvested this year. The sun was well up, but hidden behind the thick gray clouds. Seated cross-legged on the ground, Parent unconsciously tested his bowstring. The tightly wrapped wax cords had a tendency to go slack in wet weather. The storm Baron had called up to hide them from pursuit the night of the rescue had surprised even her with its ferocity, and beating rains had come 3 more times in the 6 days since. He believed it was 6 days. He had not really thought since that night, only drifted as events took him, reacting to what presented itself. The flat of his axe blade dug into his side, but he hardly noticed. Low, grassy mounds marked generations of Ibaras buried here. The oldest among the carved wooden headpieces, cracked and barely legible, bore dates nearly 300 years old, over graves indistinguishable from undisturbed ground. It was the mounds, smoothed by rains, but barely covered by grass, that stabbed him. Generations of Ibaras buried here, but surely never 14 at one time. Aunt Nian, over by Uncle Carlin's older grave, with their 2 children beside her,